Hello, my miracles, and welcome to another episode of Coffee and Crime, episode 53, A Coffee and a Smile. So grab your coffee and let's talk some crime. Vietnamese iced coffee is created using medium to dark roasted coffee. The drink is made by passing hot water through the grounds into a cup that already contains condensed milk. Add ice, and you have Vietnamese iced coffee. Myrna Salihin was on top of the world. She had married the love of her life just weeks before her fatal meeting with her killer. She was a graphic designer and looking forward to a wonderful honeymoon in Bali. At 3:32 p.m. on January 6th of 2016, 27-year-old Jessica Wongso arrived at a cafe in the Grand Indonesia shopping mall in Jakarta. The plan for the day was to meet Myrna and another friend at 5 p.m. After making the reservations, Jessica did some shopping, then came back to the cafe at 4:14 p.m. Security cameras followed Jessica as she walked around the cafe, seemingly looking for the perfect spot to sit. And she found that perfect spot, out of the view of the cameras, except there was a camera that could still detect the waiter arriving with Jessica's order. She ordered 2 cocktails, one for herself and the other friend, and Myrna's Vietnamese iced coffee. And to make double sure Jessica could not be seen on the cameras, she surrounded the drinks with 3 of the shopping bags she had arrived with. Then at 5:16 p.m., Myrna and her friend arrived. They greeted each other with hugs and sat down. Myrna took 1 sip of her Vietnamese iced coffee and began having seizure-like symptoms. She was rushed to the hospital, and at 6:30 p.m., Myrna was dead. On January 10th, an autopsy revealed Myrna had traces of cyanide poisoning. Then on June 15th, 2016, Jessica Wongso went on trial for Myrna's murder. It took 5 months and was broadcast live. This trial became a national sensation. On October 27th, Jessica was found guilty. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison, but only served 8. And on August 18th of 2024, Jessica was released from prison. Why did this innocent meeting over coffee turn deadly? It was said that Jessica was very envious of Myrna and her life. Myrna was a graphic designer. She was very successful. She was recently married. And Jessica seemed to be at a low point in her life. I don't think we'll ever know how the mind of a killer works. And it's safe to say that you need to be on your guard at all times. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Coffee and Crime. If you did, click that like button. And if you're not a miracle and want to be, click that subscribe button and watch a miracle happen. I'm Miracle Girl for Coffee and Crime. We'll see you next time.